So I asked 2,000 Airbnb hosts if they would like me to show them how to turn their Airbnb into a contractor magnet. Now, what did they say? Obviously, yeah. So I'm going to show you exactly how we do it, what we've learned over the last decade of how to attract a certain type of guest. One thing before I go into it, because I'm going to take you onto the Airbnb platform and show you exactly how it's done, what we should be doing before we even list our property. You need to know who your ideal guest is. It's so important. It's like if you've got a product to sell, I know you're offering a service as an Airbnb host, but it's a product in the same kind of way. If you don't know who your customer is, i.e. guest, then you're going to fail. I've seen this many times, and I'm checking Airbnb every day for other hosts for their occupancy and just seeing empty calendars. They're not getting booked. 2 days here, 2 days there, 3 days there if they're lucky, but they're just not getting booked. And I'm thinking, why aren't they getting booked? You know, Liverpool's a good place to be, and wherever you are, this is going to work. This will work anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on. I'm going to show you exactly what we need to do using, one, obviously the Airbnb platform, two, ChatGPT, and number three, the framework I've put in place to prompt ChatGPT to give you the exact title, description, area, and guide you through the steps of what you should be doing. So without further ado, let me jump onto my laptop and we'll go through it together. Okay, so here we are on the Airbnb listing. As I said, I've created this account just for the purposes of training. What I'm going to do is take you through to create a new listing. And I need you to listen a little bit careful because there's a few things on here that I want to point out as well. So yeah, create new listing, get started. I'm just going to use duplicate list, obviously pictures, so I can start your own. So I can just go through this quickly. Okay, so yeah, just keep clicking next, and then we get to, obviously I'm going to put an apartment, and then it's going to ask you for your address or area. Where are we? Okay, so let's put 9 UA, flat number 2 or whatever. We're not going to go into the property address, but we're just going to take it through. So it just, yeah, my current address is correct. So that's done. Let me go through to the next part, and then, so let's say we've got a 2-bedroom apartment, 2 beds with, say, 4 beds. Say we've got 2 single beds in each bedroom. Guest 2 bedrooms. There we go. 1 bathroom. Next, you're getting to the fun part in a minute, so just bear with me, because now it's going to ask me for free parking. If you're trying to attract contractors, best get in a place where there's parking. They're not going to stay. Dedicate words, please. So I'm just going to click whatever I need on here. I don't need to click them all. So if it's your property, just select which ones you have got. It's most important to get the amenities out there to show people what they're going to get. But we're not even at the exciting part yet. So I'm going to skip along this video just so I can put up my pictures, and then we'll come back to you. Okay, so we are back. I put the same. I'm not going to list this property. It's not a property that I'm going to list for myself or anyone else that we manage for. I've just put them up because Airbnb won't let us go past unless we've uploaded at least 6 images. So let's click the next button. This is the exciting part now. So on here, we're not going to bother doing a title yet. We're just going to put anything in, because as you can see, it only gives you 32 characters, but once you go into your listing, it gives you 45, and we want to utilize that space so you can get the exact title for your Airbnb. So for now, I'm just going to put Liverpool apartments. We're going to change this. Hang on, what's going? Yeah, next. And then we're just going to put, obviously for contractors, you're going to put, spacious, unique, peaceful. Do you want a bit of peace and quiet? You only click 2. But anyway, go next. And then description, we don't bother about this on this stage, but let's go next. You'll see why in a minute. Next. And then we're not going to publish this, okay? Just this is giving you an idea of what the area is doing, how much per night, but we're not going to go into any pricing strategies. We're just going to go into how to make your listing a contractor's target. It's up to you about these. Not really bothered, but we're going to offer monthly stays, so we're going to just keep that monthly discount in for now. We can change it later on. And then we're going to go to, if there's any cameras, I don't mind. Just not bothered about that for now. No, we don't want to publish it. Just want to save and exit. Now comes the perfect time to show you exactly what I do when I'm creating a listing. Let me just turn the screen off. Okay, so we have got our listings in here. This is the one we've just done, is it? No, it's this. It must be. Where's my listings gone? Okay, do you know what? Forget about this. We're just going to go into this listing here. I'm going to show you exactly what we need to do. Now, okay, so title. You see the way I've got beds plus Wi-Fi plus parking, contractor-friendly stay. Giving me 45 characters to get as much information in as I can. Now, I'm going to show you something that I use, which is ChatGPT, but also show you exactly the template that I'm going to give you for free, which will be below this video in the Google Drive link. Let me just show you. Why knowing your ideal guest is the key to consistent bookings. Now, we're going to scroll this. You can read through this, but I'm going to scroll through this until I get to the prompt that I created for ChatGPT to give us the perfect title. So we come on here, copy, Mr. ChatGPT, how are you? We're going to fill these gaps in, okay? We're going to go into the neighborhood. So in my case, it's going to be Liverpool. And then it's going to ask me for, is there something else? No, let's leave it like that for now anyway. Okay, let's see what this brings up. We're asking this for the title. Going to give us 5 optimized, high converting Airbnb titles, especially designed for attracting contractors. So as you can see here, the first one, Contractor Haven. It speaks out to contractors straight away. Free parking. That's a big amenity that that contractors want. Fast Wi-Fi and spacious work zone. So there's a few of them. There's a group of workies or contractors, whatever you call them, and they want their own space, so it needs to be spacious. I think for now, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to copy this, put this in the list. Now 13 characters over limit. That's okay. We just go back and ask ChatGPT, turn this into 13 characters. Shorter. And just copy paste that one. ChatGPT doesn't know everything, you know. You don't. if you program it to, you know, in the future, you programmed ChatGPT to say, listen, title only gives me 45 characters, and the description only gives me so many characters. So does the neighborhood. Fit that into my templates. Blah blah blah. Contractor. Let's see if this probably still got it wrong, but let's have a look anyway. There we go. See. Free parking. Let's take this fast Wi-Fi for now. You get the gist. Just try and minimize it. So, Contractor Haven, free parking, and workspace. Perfect. Put your title in there. Property type. Now, there's something I'm going to show you in a minute because this is so exciting to know what Airbnb does. If you scroll down onto this page here, property type, your category, Airbnb hasn't give you a category as yet. Why? Because you haven't listed your property, and also it hasn't got enough data through your title, description, your neighborhood. This is why it's so important when we do our titles and descriptions that it mentions contractors. In the descriptions, it mentions contractors as well. It's all about contractors and the neighborhood suitable for contractors, local to working sites and stuff like that. Airbnb will scan your listing and see exactly who your Airbnb is suited for. And that way, once it does push it out, who's it going to push out to? Yeah, of course, contractors. But it hasn't got there at the moment. Don't worry, that will go there. Pricing, do your pricing. I'm not going to go into pricing. Number of guests for description. So here's my description. What I've done with ChatGPT only gives you so many characters, so you can only play with a certain amount of words. So just to show you what I did on here, I went back onto my download. Okay, so fill your details on the brackets. We are going to, this is on 2 pages, the prompt. So what we need to do, rather than copy and pasting all this as well, we're going to go to this. Okay, thank you. Go to this. Go into ChatGPT. How are you? And then we're going to go back into the PDF. I'm going to crack on with this. Let's go into here. Copy and paste. Scroll to the top, put your area in, which is where are we? Neighborhood and the others. Neighborhood. Okay. Liverpool, UK, and it's offering the following features. How many bedrooms you've got? In this instance, I put 2 bedrooms, didn't I? With 4 single beds. And if it's got a sofa bed, leave that in. If it hasn't, take it out. For the purposes of this, I'm just going to leave it in. Amenities, free parking, super fast Wi-Fi, wash machine, fully equipped kitchen, smart TV, weekly cleaning, which is a good idea to give them weekly cleaning because they are contractors, they are messy boys or girls, and yeah, got to keep on top of it. Checking proximity need. Okay, let's press this, see what it brings out. I know it's going to be a bit too long because the characters that allow Airbnb, where are we? Okay, doesn't say inside least. Let's see. Okay, so it allows you 500 characters. Should have put that into ChatGPT, but let's see. Look at this, very smart. It's not going to allow all this, is it? Let me tell them. Please make this to fit 500 characters. Okay, get your spelling right, Jeff. 500 characters, keeping in the relevant, place for relevance, keywords like contractors. I need my glasses. Trades, men, whatever. Fast Wi-Fi and parking using the SEO method. Whatever. Okay. Let's see what it brings us. 500 characters. Let's see if it's right. Sometimes it brings more out. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it brings less. It's never ever exactly so. Contractor and trade stays, parking, fast Wi-Fi, and work ready. Nice little title as well. Perfect for contractors, tradesmen, work crews. This 2-bed, 4-single bed home offers free parking. Bonus. Super fast Wi-Fi, workspace, relax with a smart TV, fully equipped kitchen, and washing machine. Washing machines are must for contractors. Gotta give them it. Gotta give everyone it. Where are we? Go back into here. Let's go into there. 26 characters available. You can put something in there if you want to. You can ask ChatGPT to add additional 26 characters. But for the purposes of this video, as I keep saying, we're going to go into there. We're going to save that. We are going to just stay in there. Your property. These are the examples that you will get as you've just seen in ChatGPT. This will, as I said, this will be down below. This will give you a little read through what it's about. It should be in a Google Drive form. But the main thing I wanted to point out in this was creating a title which has keywords: contractor, friendly stays, bed, Wi-Fi, parking, and the property type, your category, what it does. As I mentioned before, it categorizes, it scans your listing, It scans your title, your description, the area, who it's suitable for. Once Airbnb know who it's suitable for, then who are they going to push it out to? Exactly, contractors. So that's why it's so important, not just to put perfect property in Liverpool, good for families, contractors, business. So you need to know who your ideal guest is to market your Airbnb to everyone. Won't work for every guest because your apartment and area might be suited for contractors only, or might be suited for families only, or as I said, corporate guests. Every apartment, every area will be suitable for a specific type of guest, and that's what you want to take into account before even listing your Airbnb. It's so important because if you don't know who your target guest is, how are you supposed to market to them? So as you can see, we went through the Airbnb platform, and just to take you through it again so you understand exactly what the process is. We went into the Airbnb platform, we opened ChatGPT, we used the template which is below this video and you can download and use for your reference. We went in, created the title to attract contractors. We created a description with SEO keywords to attract contractors. And by doing that, we've actually give Airbnb so much information that they can categorize our listing now. So the more keywords, the more direction you can point Airbnb to know who your ideal guest is, it's going to push it to them. So as long as you put your listing for a minimum 1 month stay, if you start getting 2 days, 3 day bookings, Airbnb are not going to show them your listing because there's no availability. So you need to take that sacrifice for a moment. List your property for a minimum stay at 1 month. Go in, create the titles with keywords and the amenities and the locations and the description keywords to attract contractors and give Airbnb the exact category what they need to put you in. So once that happens and once they've gone through your listing, you are set. This will attract contractors consistently, profitably, and all year round. So this is a hack, a tip, whatever you want to call it, that will give you. Now, one more thing before you go. Contractors, you've just seen what we've done with contractors. You can change, depending on your location, you can change contractors to family relocations, corporate stays, and just change the wording within the ChatGPT prompts. You understand what I mean, yeah? So just go in there. If you want to target families, just change contractors to families and let it create that description and title for you. And then Airbnb will go into that listing and categorize your property. And don't forget, put it as a minimum 1 month stay because family relocations, they tend to stay like 2 months, 3 months or more if they're getting renovations or relocated from a different part of the country or the world. And also corporate stays, they tend to stay long as well because they've got business down here. They may be a project manager for the contractor site. So using ChatGPT prompts, put in your keyword, obviously contractors, and then utilize that information to give Airbnb all the information they can to correctly categorize your listing. Now, if you found this video really helpful, which I know it did, because I know you're going to go back to your listing, do exactly what I said, and you're going to see improvements and results, if not immediately, in the next 7 to 10 days. So if you like this video, please, if you can, share this video, like it, and if you want to subscribe to learn more tips, hacks, tricks, whatever you want to call it, please press the subscribe button below. That would really help my channel so much. But thank you for watching. Hope this helps. When you get results, please come back to me and let me know how you got on.